parents demanded I give up my master bedroom in the house I pay for, all for their golden boy. I, 28M, worked my butt off to buy my first house. It wasn't a mansion, but it was mine. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a spacious master bedroom with an en-suite bathroom. My little sanctuary. For years, I scrimped and saved, working overtime, skipping vacations, and living frugally just to afford the down payment. When I finally got the keys, I felt on top of the world. I imagined filling it with friends, laughter, and maybe even a dog someday. What I didn't imagine, my parents treating it like their personal property. See, my younger brother Jason, 24M, is the golden child. He's always been the favorite. When I got straight A's, my parents would barely acknowledge it, but when Jason got a participation trophy, it was like he won an Olympic medal. They bailed him out of everything, car payments, rent, and even covered the cost of his entrepreneurial ventures, which always mysteriously failed. So when my parents came over for a visit and saw my house, I should have known they had something planned. A week after my parents first visited, they showed up unannounced with Jason in tow. My mom had this weird, excited look on her face while my dad was doing his usual "I'm the head of the family" routine. "Mom, sweetheart, your brother is going through a really hard time right now. You know how much we love you both. And we were thinking, Dad, Jason should move in with you for a while. You have all this space, and we don't want him struggling." I blinked. Struggling? Jason lived in an expensive downtown apartment that my parents paid for. What struggle? Me. Jason can't afford his rent? Jason, smugly, well, not exactly. I decided to break my lease. That place was too small, and I figured you'd be cool with me staying here for a bit. A bit? Yeah, sure. But before I could even respond, my mom dropped the real bombshell. Mom, oh. And we were thinking, since Jason is going to be here for a while, it would make the most sense for him to have the master bedroom. I laughed. I thought they were joking. They were not. Me, you mean my bedroom? In my house. Mom, honey, you don't need all that space. Jason is used to something bigger, and you have that extra guest room, right? Jason, bro, it's not a big deal. You don't even have a girlfriend, or anything. Why do you need all that space? That's when it hit me. They really believed this was reasonable. They thought I would just hand over the best room in my house. The one I paid for, because Jason was used to a bigger place? Me, let me get this straight. You want me to move into my smaller guest room, while Jason, who doesn't pay rent, gets my master bedroom? Dad, it's just temporary, son. Family helps family. I looked at Jason. He wasn't struggling. He wasn't broke. He was sitting there with designer sneakers and a brand new iPhone. Me, no. Not happening. He can stay in the guest room if he pays rent. Jason, what? Are you serious? Mom, you would charge your own brother rent? Me, yes. Just like you guys charge me rent when I visit for the holidays. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, my parents literally charge me when I stay over at their house. But now I'm the bad guy? Mom started crying, like full-on dramatic soap opera tears. Mom, I can't believe how selfish you're being. After everything we've done for you. Dad, we raised you better than this, son. Jason, grinning like he already won. Guess I'll just have to find somewhere else to live. I just hope I don't end up homeless. I was done. Me, that's not my problem. I worked hard for this house. If Jason needs a place, he can either take the guest room and pay rent or find another option. Mom, fine. But don't expect us to visit anymore. That was supposed to be a threat. But honestly, it sounded more like a reward. They stormed out, Jason huffing about how I was a terrible brother. I thought that was the end of it. Oh, how naive I was. A few days later, I came home to find my parents and Jason inside my house. Apparently, Jason had a key, one I never gave him. They were moving his stuff into my master bedroom. I lost it. Me, what the hell are you doing? Mom, we knew you'd come around. You're just being stubborn. We're setting Jason up in his room now. His room. That was it. I was done playing nice. Me out. Now. Before I call the cops for trespassing. Dad, don't be ridiculous. Me. Want to test me? I pulled out my phone, dialed 911. That's when they realized I wasn't bluffing. Mom, you wouldn't. Me? Try me? They left, but not before my dad muttered something about me being ungrateful. Jason stormed out last, calling me a selfish jerk. That night, I changed the locks. I installed cameras, and I sent a text to Jason. You ever set foot in my house again without permission? I'm pressing charges. His response? Wow, guess we're not family anymore? Fine by me. My parents tried to guilt trip me for weeks. I ignored them. And you know what? It felt amazing. The best part? Jason did find a place, another luxury apartment that my parents paid for. And suddenly, they stopped calling me selfish. Because now they had to foot the bill. Guess their golden boy wasn't my problem after all.